and the Mountain Akhad is the third novel written by the Afghan American author Khaled Hosseini, and it was published in 2013. To begin with, I should say that the style of this novel quite differs than the others. It doesn't concentrate on one aim or one story. It is a combination of many stories, but it starts and ends with the same two basic characters. So, the novel starts with a small poor family where two children, Pari and Abdullah, live with their father, stepmother, and her son under the same Afghani roof. Pari and Abdullah had a strong friendship. They promised each other that they forever would live together. They had a habit of collecting birds' feathers. Abdullah would sell his own shoes just to have one more beautiful quill added to the tea box where they used to hide their collection. Their life had turned upside down after their father decided to sell Pari to disabled couples. The idea basically came from their uncle Nail, who worked as a head servant in Wahrari's house. His boss got married to a young and really beautiful lady. Nail fell in love with her. He liked to watch her writing poems, he was always ready to help her, he drove her around the town, and he wanted to make her happy. And knowing that she can give birth, he decided to induce her the crazy idea of buying a poor child. Of course she chose the girl because she was only 3 years old and she could forget them easily. The moment of their separation was so painful, so touching. But as I said, Pari grew up as a Wahrari member. Her new mother, Neela, had taught her French, and when her husband became invalid, she took Pari and escaped to France. Nail stayed with Mr. Wahrari and served him till his last breath. He became officially the new owner of the house. He didn't have friends or family, but one day he opened the door to a Western doctor who came to Afghanistan voluntarily for some help. He asked him if he could rent the house, and Nail said that he could live as much as he needs for free. Days passes, he dies, and he leaves a letter for the doctor asking him to find Pari and tell her the truth. And that's what he had done. Now Pari is a math professor in university. She has children who have their own. Abdullah gets married in his 40s and has a daughter, and you could guess what he had named her. She knew that her father had lost his sister somewhere, but she couldn't know where. Now they live in US. After the death of her mother, her father gets sick and she postpones the idea of getting married or even enrolling to college. She forgets about all of her dreams just to stay close to her father. Then one day, she got an unexpected phone call from the lost sister. They met, but unfortunately it was too late because Abdullah had an apoplexy and talking to him was impossible. Even though it seems a sad end, Pari was happy to finally find her roots.